Welcome back to my channel. Today you're going to hear the story my cat keeps meowing at the wall. And now I hear it too. I live in a one-bedroom apartment with my cat Juno. She's a 2-year-old gray tabby who likes tuna and head scratches. For the past few months, she's been perfectly happy lounging on the couch while I watch TV, which is how it was last night. It was about 9:30 and I was watching a movie. She suddenly jumped off the couch and walked over to the far corner of the room. The far corner being the one next to my bedroom and across from where the couch is. She sat down, wrapped her tail around her paws, and stared intently at the wall. Then she let out one sharp, loud meow. Okay, weird. Cats usually aren't that loud unless they really need to be. I finished my movie, but she didn't move. She just kept sitting there, meowing occasionally at the wall. She did it 3 times over the next hour. Always the same spot, always the same wall, always the same tone of voice. It was like she was talking to something, but there was nothing there. The next morning I forgot about it until I came home from work and she did it again. 3 times in the first 15 minutes of me being home. This has continued for 3 nights, with each night being the same. At some point, I put my ear to the wall. A silence. No matter how hard I strained to listen, all I could hear was the normal sounds of the apartment. But when I got home last night, things changed. She did her thing. But then, after a minute of me sitting in silence with my ear pressed against the wall, I could hear it. Faintly at first, a tapping sound, 3 slow taps followed by what sounded like a whisper. It was too low to make out any words, but it was definitely a whisper. I stumbled back from the wall, and that's when I heard another tapping, this time followed by a hiss. Of course, Juno was hissing at the wall, but it wasn't her. The hiss seemed to come from behind the wall. I do think it was her talking to whatever was on the other side, because it was unexactly friendly. Whatever it was only made the noise twice more after that, once a little after midnight and once an hour later. I don't know what it was or how to get rid of it. I'm hoping it's just a mouse or something, because I really do want to find out what else could be living in my wall. That was followed by OP calls their landlord, who assures them there's nothing on the other side of the wall. So OP calls a contractor who tears open the wall, revealing a small room on the other side that shouldn't be there. In the morning, OP goes to check on things. They notice that their cat seems very scared of the wall now. She refuses to go anywhere near it and spends most of her time hiding under the table. Op also notices some scratches on the inside of the wall. Then later that night, Op sets up a camera to spy on the wall. While they're in the next room, they can see a hand emerge from the darkness and push the chair back inside the wall. The following morning, Op finds that the wall is sealed shut again and the camera is destroyed. Now they're wondering if maybe opening the wall in the first place was a mistake. If you like scary stories, please hit that subscribe button.